The Gina and Matty podcast.
So this weekend just past was the 53rd Golden Guitars, and I thought I'd share with you guys this time some of the winners and some music you might just love. So this year, the Golden Guitar for Female Artist of the Year was Kaylee Bell. Now, Kaylee played her song called Keith, which is actually about when she went on a date with someone and Keith Urban came on the radio. So the song's called Keith. And Keith Urban was a judge on The Voice in 2022 when she did it. So he turned his chair, and ever since that moment, she's the most streamed female country artist in Australia. This is her song called Keith.
Gina.
Isn't it
It's
a
got like
vibe?
a country pop feel to it. That's really cool.
Yeah. Kaylee Bell is her name if you want to look it up. She's just recently moved to Nashville and she's having some great success. Good on you, Kaylee. Now, the Best New Talent, the GG for the Best New Talent was won by my very dear friend Max Jackson. I've been mentoring Max for 14 years. So when she joined me when she was so proud, joined us when she was a teenager. My husband Rod, who's a record producer, has been developing her music with her over that time. And after lots of hard work and brilliant talent, she won Best New Talent of the Year. Now, part of her success this year is her song is called Little More Country, and she's been doing this cover series on her Instagram, and she would say, what if Lady Gaga's Poker Face was a little more country? And she does a really country version of that. Or what if Purple Rain by Prince was a little more country, and does that. She's had millions of views on Instagram.
I've seen that in my algorithm. That's been popping up in my algorithm.
She's doing
gone viral big time.
so well. So yeah, she took away the most exciting award for the night, certainly for our family. Max Jackson won the Best New Talent with Little More Country.
A little more human, a little more kind, a little more slow down, a little more time, a little more honest and true, a little more country, a little more backward, a little more sky, a little more fire, a little more life, a little more dirt on my boots, a little more country.
Unreal.
Well, that was produced, of course, right here on the Central Coast at our studios at Erina. And
I could hear the production quality there. I could really tell. Yeah, I could have had Rod's fingers all over it.
It really did, and so does this one. This is the one that was also produced at our studio. I told you this story last week where a very famous band who I think were also on Australia's Got Talent. They did very, very well in that a few years ago. The Wolf Brothers out of Tasmania stayed at our studio during lockdown.
Yeah,
and these
right.
are the boys that had to buy undies. And they did mention they had their lucky undies on Saturday night at the Tamworth Country Music Awards for the big Golden Guitar. And they took away 3 big gongs, including the biggest one of all. They won Album of the Year. That's the biggest award you can get in country music in Australia, with this song.
If you got a country song, driving down a country road, taking in a countryside, sitting on some country gold. No, it ain't too hard, it's simple things. Cold beer to drink, clean air to breathe. No, it don't take much to have everything. Yeah, the way I see, well, ain't we living the dream?
How good.
Yeah, living the dream, Wolf Brothers.
Look, you know what? Is Beck from Digital still in the studio there? Some rolling around somewhere. We might put those songs and the names up on our Instagram. If you like the cut of any of those jibs, we'll put them up on the Gina and Matty Instagram. Let you know what the songs are, and if you've got any suggestions that you might want to give Gina that she might not have heard in the country music world, you can slide into our DMs there as well.
The Gina and Matty podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.